live from the bestest timeline. It's Rob has a podcast, and now here's the guy who too knows God is good. I am Rob Cesternino. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thursday night. What a night for Big Brother. We are so back, and I'm so excited to be talking about it tonight here with another amazing panel here on week 3 eviction night. And here with a guy who is watching it all. It's Taran Armstrong. Taran, how are you?
Rob, tonight we rolled the dice, we walked the line, and we made it into the best timeline.
We did it.
I don't know how we did it, but we did it.
Donald Glover walks in smiling with pizzas for everybody. We did this. What is it? Pinch us. It's Big Brother, and everything's going our way.
I don't know. I don't know what we did. Rob, I think God is just good. God
is good. We even got flashbacks to stuff that they didn't give us on Wednesday's show.
Yeah, a little late, but we got there.
Little late, but they got there. Okay, we win. All right, of course. Very excited to have back with us Sasha Joseph. Sasha, how are you?
Listen, I am so used to giving, and I finally received, baby. Here we are, all you Tucker haters. Suck it.
Yeah. How about that?
Yep.
What, are there a lot of Tucker haters out there?
Are you kidding me?
I see Tucker lovers. I see Quinn haters.
Whatever. I don't care. No. People were coming for Tucker and they were like, the showman. Shut up. You lost.
Yeah.
Well, Rob, I've seen some pushback on the new hairdo.
On Tucker's hairdo. Well, look, he mixes it up. That last week's hairdo was worse. Believe me.
Honestly, I like it better.
Which the new hairdo?
The new hairdo.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
Okay, for some people it was a hair don't.
It very much a don't. People are like, "Is this an X-Men?" Don't embarrass X-Men like that.
Okay, hey, that's very big right now.
Yeah.
Who's his Deadpool?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. All right, and of course, we're so blessed also to have here with us the king of Twitter. It's Brian Scally.
Oh, hello, Rob. I'm so glad to be here, joining you all in the best timeline. Might I say, tonight you look awfully beaut.
Yeah, finish your sentence, Brian.
Very, very beautiful, Rob. Very beautiful.
Not that I'm fishing. Okay. This was such a wonderful, in addition to everything going our way results-wise, what a wonderfully awkward episode of live television this was. There was a lot. Anyway, get us your comments, bring us your questions. We'll get to them later on in the show. Taran, we've got a date with Kenny tomorrow morning.
We do.
So
you got some questions ready, Rob?
I've got one good one. I've got one humdinger. But other than that, we'll see. But we've got an exit interview coming up with Kenny on Friday morning. So be on the lookout for that. And then Taran, a little delayed, will be with Puya at noon Eastern for the Friday live feed update. And Taran and I will be taking questions live from the patrons on our BB Q&A at 3 p.m. So busy Big Brother Friday coming up. And what a night of Big Brother that we had heading into another HOH competition. But Taran, is this a moot point, tonight's HOH competition?
Well, Rob, this week we had an immunity idol being played, and now we're getting an immunity competition, an immunity challenge tonight. Is the HOH is basically immunity. Now it's not a guarantee, because there are some scenarios where, say, an ally of Quinn's wins, and they would prefer to keep their power of nominations, and Quinn maybe allows that to happen. But for the most part, I think most people are very happy to either let Quinn take over their own HOH reign, or would not be happy for that to happen, but Quinn would do it anyway. And so Quinn is, at this point, pretty much the HOH.
Scally, are we about to see Christmas in a cast winning a race?
Yeah, I think for 75% of the cast, at least, that is basically what we're looking at. Because if you don't think Quinn is going to put you up, why make yourself ineligible not to play next week? So unless you think that you are going to be one of really 2 or 3 people left on the block at the end of the week, I think a lot of people are going to be throwing here.
Sasha, are we going to go through the whole charade of another person winning HOH and then seeing a deep fake of that person saying stuff?
Here's the thing. What if Quinn wins? If it were me, I'm throwing it to Quinn on purpose. Because
Yeah.
I can't do this. I can't play these games.
There was
Right?
talk of that.
I don't care. Yeah. It's just, this is so silly. I agree with you, Rob. It is classic Big Brother. They're gonna be like, oh shoot, I really want to win this HOH because my, whoever they're, I really want to go after Angela and Tucker and then they'll be like, oh my god, I'm so shocked Quinn took over.
The problem is that there are a number of people in the house that don't want to be eligible for nomination. And so people like Tucker, Angela, probably MJ, Leah, they'll all be competing for safety at the very least. And then because of that, Quinn is encouraging everyone to compete so that one of those people don't win, so that he doesn't have to nominate somebody else, in which case more people will be competing. And so I do think we'll have a bit of a competition here.
Okay, how about a little bit of a nerdy question? This is, after all, a kind of a nerdy podcast, as I've heard. So, if Quinn ends up using deepfake HOH, becoming de facto HOH, could he be the HOH next week?
It's unclear.
So, does it behoove him to not win this HOH, use the HOH, and then he could be HOH 2 weeks in a row?
Yes. The assumption in the house right now is that is the case.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, this was a newsy night of Big Brother, and I was really hyped all day for this because, I mean, this was such a rarity in the 26 seasons of Big Brother that we're coming into an eviction Thursday night, and really so much was hanging in the balance that there was not one, not two, but 3 potential people that could have gone home tonight if things broke a certain way. Although Quinn ended up looking pretty safe by the time Thursday night ended up rolling around. So this was, I thought, pretty high drama for a Big Brother eviction night.
I'm still enjoying it, Rob. I'm still liking this as the Thursday comp. And the amount of uncertainty that we have coming into an eviction, even having watched the live feeds, it's like, well, we know what is likely to happen if this is the result of the competition, but we don't know that that's the result of the competition. So the competition matters. We came into tonight saying this might be Tucker's final night. We don't know.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't.
Then it wasn't.
Pretty rare for Big Brother.
3 seconds into the competition, Sasha, it became very clear. Nah, Tucker's good.
Yeah, I believe the hack is that you just like open your shirt and get everything in, like all the balls in your shirt.
Yes.
And then you two AI gonna kick my
Cue
ass
the
around.
balls.
Yes. And I think that's a way to win. But listen, Tucker didn't need no hacks. Okay. He said, boop, 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 I win. And can I just say, I love AI comp. I think that's a cold take, but this AI thing.
You love
is
AI
so-
Arena.
Okay, yeah, that. I love all the comps, but yes, I love AI Arena. I think it brings something fun to the Thursday night evictions, especially when these past few ones have been so like cut and dry. We're like, oh, look at one person is really dressed up, one person is in freaking leggings. So this feels exciting, and I'm into it. Shout out to this cast because they're giving.
Yeah. Scally, some folks in the chat are saying that Tucker hacked the challenge. They're saying that he said he sat on the vent.
Honestly, genius. Because I feel like the
I've
often
done
I know
that in
strategy.
a pool before.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. Yeah, for
Gotta be
good
careful of
time.
that.
Cue the balls.
But yeah, I think that look, if there is something that is not explicitly against the rules of Big Brother, absolutely do it. We have heard many times of how people have hacked challenges, and so if you can get away with
Iridium,
something,
get the video ready.
there we go.
I mean, just very clearly in general, like sitting down, blocking as much of the air as possible. Clearly wasn't all of the air, but like even then, it's like it's I think going to be a lot easier to grab the balls on the floor, on the ground
Cue
level,
the
than it is
balls.
Oh, enough.
flailing around.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Get the Booyah gift with the water bottle.
I will say, because I expected, I usually do think in a win machine, people are going for everything that's on the floor, but these were some powerful fans. Things were not staying in one place for even a second.
Yeah. Do we think Kenny was tanking the AI arena?
No, Rob, when he goes into a competition, he could have been a contender.
He couldn't
You know what I mean?
Women are in the house. How can he throw the comp? What do you mean? He said, no women can win on my watch. Not today.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked a little checked out when we saw, like, you saw, like, we came on live. Tucker, like, complete game face. Kenny looked a little bit like he was ready to go to bed tonight.
We've been seeing that quite a bit in the house. I think Kenny usually in a competition, which is where most of the scenes that we're seeing him on the show are, whether it be competition or the DR. The mask has fallen in the DR. He has let us know that he is ready to go home, maybe not feeling it entirely, but even now in the ceremonies, etc., Kenny is just like a sad sack at all times.
Cue the balls. No, I'm just kidding.
We're ready to go whenever. Okay. We had our big decision 2024. America went to the polls in record numbers to cast their votes. And Julie, I wish I would have clipped this. What a pregnant pause, Taran. This was a 9-month pregnant pause.
Rob, I was on the edge of my seat. I was just waiting.
I
her
thought
to
they
say
lost
Quinn.
Julie's mic. It was so
Rob,
long.
We had a whole segment in this episode dedicated to people campaigning for the vote. The vote that was already over.
Yeah. Well, we got to see what it was like, and then we wanted to try to like set up that there was like some panic in the house.
Yeah. I think that, and I think folks were like, please vote for me. Listen, they showed Rowena at least because of it. So
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not
More
mad.
than half the people in that segment hadn't even been on the show yet. They were like, America, please don't put me on the block. And
Yeah.
America was like, who are you?
Yeah, America's like, you don't know me, America, but don't learn my name until tomorrow, if you know what I mean.
Honestly, forget me. Forget that I exist on these votes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. America, you you can't see
don't
me.
See me. John Cena right here, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So the third nominee ends up being Quinn, to the surprise of no one.
Oh no, poor RHAP. What will we do?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is best case scenario.
Yeah.
Look,
I feel
like
I missed the opportunity to place a bet with like a TV viewer. You know what I mean? I feel like I could have made some money, and I'm kind of disappointed.
Why? Do you think the TV viewer would have thought something different?
I mean, they wouldn't have known.
But I think it was the TV viewers that were voting for Quinn.
Yeah.
Yes, but they would have been like, I mean, maybe. I mean, that's what I want, but like, I don't know what anyone else feels.
Yeah, maybe if you would have been like, if it's not Quinn, I'll give you $1,000. If it is, you give me $1. Okay, that's a pretty good deal. I'll take it. I mean, it could be somebody else.
Exactly. I could have made $1.
Yeah. And I look, that I know this podcast is very powerful, but even we could not save Quinn from going up on the block. I called CBS. I was like, hey, can you do me a solid?
You tried so hard and you got so far.
They said, we'll do what we can, but it's not looking good. I said, all right.
Can I just say one thing? Because people might take this serious. Just in case, you dummies. that are gonna clip what Rob just said. I just have to say, because it's really pissing me off, people. Okay, RHAP is a rich tapestry of dimensional people. You don't get to paint all of us into what one person. First of all, who is that person? I don't know. But whatever one person feels like saying on a podcast, don't ever say I'm simping for a white man.
Wait.
How dare you?
Take some exception to that, Sasha.
Okay,
now,
damn it, you know you the best.
Wait, who's on this podcast raving about how much we love Quinn? Who is the podcaster that's like, oh my God, Quinn, greatest guy ever?
This might be Corey's fault. He did say he was a Quinian.
Yeah.
One person.
I'm a Joseph guy.
Yeah. I didn't know that was the fan name. I think I'm more out.
Meanwhile, I'm dying for Rabina to be shown.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people assume that if somebody is a fan of the podcast is thus a fan of them, because the podcast is a person.
Yeah.
But
and
yes,
I don't
Sasha is
dislike
correct.
Quinn. Like he's
fine.
been entertaining on the show.
Yeah,
He's
and
fine.
there's nothing wrong with liking Quinn. I just cannot be dragged.
But there's
constantly
been
into
so many other people that we have stand way harder.
Cue
But
the-
by the
cue
way,
that y'all talk about Sari too damn much comments. What
Yeah.
the hell? Y'all just be forgetting.
and if you think we love this guy named Quinn, wait till you hear about this woman Asia who's on Survivor.
It's over for y'all. It is literally over for y'all when Survivor starts.
Quinn's fine.
Yeah. The thing is that like it's just a thing that people do, and ultimately like you can't take it too seriously, and you can't take anybody who says it seriously because they clearly don't know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Quinn ended up going up on the block. I don't think he was too worried. He seemed like he was ready to go.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
half of the house was going around, especially other people who I think thought they were in danger, being like, so in case someone gets voted up here, we're not voting them out, right? Like, just in case, like, let's all agree to this. Let's all sign a pact.
All of us, let's swear. Okay.
Yeah.
Pinky swear.
I know we're all equally likely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So, but this was exciting. Quinn goes up and it goes into the AI arena, and Tucker, we said like, okay, he might fall on his face, but I mean, the guy called his shot. He loves
He fell
AI
on some balls
arena.
instead.
Yeah. He did
I
it.
was nervous. I thought this was looking very crapshooty. I was not sure. And
Mhm.
I desperately wanted Tucker to win this competition because, especially if we feel like it may be a predetermined HOH next week, I need any source of chaos that I can get there. So Tucker staying was absolutely paramount.
I was so happy. I mean, this really was like the best case scenario where Tucker stays, that he's there to be an antagonist. We get to see Quinn use the power. Tucker could go up, and AI Arena is still in the mix. Like, Tucker has like 9 chances to get off the block between now and next Thursday. Keep it going. Keep running it back.
When I tell y'all the Olympics I was watching this morning, and now I get to watch Tucker again, it's just the adrenaline came back when I was like, yes, USA. Because boy, when he won, I said, great, Quinn's safe and Tucker is safe. This is all I wanted. Get gone.
Yeah.
Twitter,
Is-
get gone.
Tucker, the Simone Biles of AI Arena.
And then let's not do that now.
He's
He's
working
won
on it.
twice, Rob.
We're getting there.
He's not like the wrestler that's won five straight golds, right?
Yeah, he
Like,
can be maybe Noah Lyles, but
Mhm.
because of the amount of shit he talks.
All right. Well, he's on his way. He's on his
Yes,
way. The
okay,
king of
I
AI
wanna go
Arena, for sure. Okay. Let's circle back to the start of the episode, and we saw a lot of the fallout from what happened last night. And Taran, you said last night that they really ended up sort of like twisting what happened, but I do feel like that they did try to do some cleanup.
they untwisted it.
Mhm.
They went look at this, vote on this, It was actually this. It was actually this. Oh, sorry. It was a different thing, but look, it's a different thing. Yeah, very much a different thing. But it was very weird because Julie did open the episode still with like, Tucker betrayed and blindsided, and then the episode was like, he was told explicitly, don't do this.
In his mind, he was betrayed, according to him. Scally, this is as close as Big Brother gets to genius editing style.
Yeah, look, I'll take it. As long as we end the week in a good place, then I'm fine with it. Lie to me for a little bit to make me more entertained. The genius, I never got mad at you, never dissed. Absolutely, bring it here.
Yeah. So we ended up seeing that Cedric went to Tucker and said, hey, I don't know, man. We don't have the votes. And he's like, F it.
No, Rob, that didn't happen. That did not happen, Rob.
I think they showed it twice.
That is not what happened, and the truth is going to prevail. You're acting like a little boy right now, Rob. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know why you keep saying that.
I think it did. I think you're going to see.
Even if it did, which it didn't. It didn't.
I don't know.
And I have the numbers, Delulu King. Oh my god. I'm just obsessed with how much confidence this man has. You know what I mean? Like Tucker.
He's trained by the CIA.
To be this loud and wrong in life and still, like fail up. God, why doesn't that happen to me? I hate when good things happen to other people. And it Tucker, like that outfit he has on, that face he has on today with the hair. I'm still rooting for him. Why? I hate this. Okay, because he is a yapper. He just talks to talk nonsense. I love it.
Too much Riz.
Listen, him and Rabina yesterday. I can't even lie. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Tubina?
Yes. I'm there.
You're there.
Look, we should hate it. But I'm sorry.
Lavina, get me a Tabina fan cam.
Please.
Let's start it. Let's start the movement.
Please, Lavina for me, if not for Rob. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, let me ask a question. Are there Tubina shippers out there, or are there people who are like hating Rubina because they want Tucker? Like, I feel like that. I don't know. Are people shipping the relationship, or like people are just like thirsting Tucker and mad at Rubina?
They all exist.
I'm in the house.
Yes,
it's the latter. Outside of the house, it's the former, I believe.
Okay.
I think it's a little. I've seen hate for both, and I understand it. Like I understand folks that don't want it, but like I said, it was hot to watch them.
I think
please.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hearing there are Tubina edits out there.
Oh,
I think go ahead, Sally.
I've seen discourse on is 35 and 30 too big of an age gap for a relationship.
I would literally fight those two.
It all exists out there.
Okay.
I think in general, the only people that are like actually against Tubina are the people that are just generally against showmances. I don't think that there's like a significant amount of people that are like specifically anti Tucker and Rubina.
Okay. All right. Well, it has not been a part of the show yet. Not yet.
Well, Rob, do you know how quickly they are prepared to put this in the show?
Yeah, they're gonna very, very quickly.
All I'm hearing is Ross from Friends yelling, "Pivot, pivot."
I think had Tucker gone home, we would have gotten Rubina in the diary room flashback before Tucker left. We had a showman. They would not let a showman go unaired.
No, they got to. Okay. All right. So we got a little bit more of the whole fight okay, let's get Cedric in here. All right. What is the whole plan? Tell us the whole plan. Even Angela comes in. Yeah, what is the whole plan? I heard you guys talking from the other room. I need to know the plan. And Cedric gets everybody together and ends up trying to do damage control, not his final two with Quinn. So, Taran, how did Cedric do?
I actually thought this was great. So this was not on the feeds, the beginning of this, The way it looked on the feeds was that they just stayed there after the veto ceremony. Now, they did mention it a few times that Cedric called the meeting, but I assumed that they were mostly just talking about like he called everyone to stay there or maybe called a couple of people back. But clearly they had like gone and done some things. I really liked his explanation of like, I don't want to be in the center of this, the one explaining all of this stuff. Let Tucker be the aggressor here. And he really did just set Tucker up, teed him up to like to be exactly that. And Cedric got to be the calm one who was being attacked, and everyone felt a ton of sympathy for Cedric. I thought this was great by him. I thought it was really well done. This is how you can do a house meeting with good strategy.
Yeah. I mean, Cedric has been very impressive, I think. You know, he's a young guy, he's 21, and to come in and to have like a lot of poise so far, like Cedric has been much better than my expectations of him in this game.
Yeah. And then he's in the diary room and you're like, who are you?
If Cedric was not 21, I would have had him so high on my like winner candidates after the first week. It felt like we had like birthed a great game player all of a sudden here. And I really did like the instinct. It wasn't so much that he was even calling a house meeting. It was that he saw one forming around him and was like, let's like change the scene, second location, and shift all of the energy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild, Scally. I never have seen that before of like, hey, you know what? Look, can we do this in the conference room? This room's not gonna fit everybody. Gotta move.
Yeah, this room has eavesdroppers. Like,
Yeah, Angela was like, what y'all doing? Hi.
barging in.
And she was me in that moment.
Yeah.
I'm not listening through a door.
I'd be like, I just can't hear y'all really well. Some stuff is muffled. Just come on out, please.
You all
That would be
assume I'm
me.
listening in. I'm coming.
Yeah, just come on.
We had another conversation where Cedric and Tucker, they were trying to get them back on the same page. Tucker was not having it. He's coming after Cedric.
Fools. Like, the way he spins a narrative in his brain, like, it should be studied. How just loud. Like, what is he doing? Is he all right?
I truly just, and like the audacity for him to be like, even if I lose AI Arena, I have the numbers, so you're screwed no matter what. I was living. It was very fun. But I would also love to hear, like, who are those numbers? Like, what exactly is going on in Tucker's brain?
I mean, really, when we look at this situation from like, you know, an outside perspective, I guess as we all already have, that Cedric was HOH, minding his own damn business, when Tucker comes up with this harebrained scheme, comes to Cedric, hey, I've got a horrible idea. Cedric says, no.
It's a no from you, dog. Yeah.
Let's not do this. Let's not do this horrible idea. Tucker says, hold my beer. Goes through with it anyway, and then is mad at Cedric.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
Yep. I mean, he definitely
Says, I'm going to
left
bust
it-
your ass.
He left it open-ended in that conversation, and I guess for Tucker, like, that was good enough to run with. So because he did go just to the rest of the house and was like, all right, there's a plan. You don't have to know yet, but it's coming.
Yeah. And this is America's number one person. Most popular house guest by far.
Oh no.
Yes,
Oh
and
my God. I also will say I think there's a little bit, like, I would be remiss rather if I didn't say this, that there's a little bit of privilege for Tucker, I think, to like get loud and get into your face versus Cedric, who maybe has to, you know, be a litlittle bit composed. So there's a little bit of play in that, and I don't care to like dive super deep into it, but Tucker, count your days. Because who does he think he's talking to? That's what I'm saying. It's just the day he gets the right one, I think it's over for him. Because people like Tucker are actually really easy to break down. You just have to keep gaslighting them even more to be like, didn't you just say that? No, but that's what you just said.
Yeah.
That's what you just said. I just have to keep getting them. You just have to bully the bully guys.
I mean, just
Come
put
on.
a little glitter in his French toast.
he'll evaporate.
He did tell us preseason that he has been a bully. Like, we
And
really
he's been
should have
bullied.
seen this coming.
Yes. It's been both. Find a person that can do both.
Yes. Let me talk to him.
Let's talk about the live show. We talked about the AI arena. Everybody came back. Julie really was hoping somebody was going to strategize today, but she gave up on it pretty quick today.
As a reminder, house guests, you will have some time to strategize.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. They really thought, you didn't know who was on the block 3 minutes ago. Obviously, you will need to figure this out. No, we planned for this.
Now, to be fair, there was a little bit of strategizing happening because I did see Kenny whispering into T-Core's ear. And I'm reasonably certain he was saying, please vote me out.
Yes. Yes, he said, he was like, oh, you're very kind. You're very kind. So, all right. We have to get to our speeches. Okay. All right. Speeches. And Quinn gave, I thought this was an all-timer from Quinn.
House guests, America. How about, it's my time to talk. How about that right in? Am I right? Any one of you could have been in my position right now, voted by the better half of AmeriCorey, but unfortunately they chose the most handsome and charming person in the house.
Shots fired also for the number one Quininian.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
See, it be your own people.
First Dak, now Corey. The Wurtenbergers are not safe.
Watch out, Stephanie.
You do have my word, though, that I will take out that no good, dirty, rotten, pig-stealing, knucklehead McDorkatron called Tucker. He's the LeBron James of these challenges. And if you want someone to take him out, you want to be focused, vote for me to stay because I'm going to put him on the block next week, guaranteed. Save yourself a week, buy yourself some class, and watch the show. Thank you so much. I love you, Ice Spice.
Ice Spice shout out.
Yeah. Just when I thought we were back on track.
Exactly. It's just everything about it. You could spend like 10 minutes on each line, like bar for bar.
This is poetry.
He's so funny. And I don't care if folks are like, oh, that speech was corny. Of course it was. But I don't want someone to like just lay there and be like, oh, we already talked. Y'all know I love each and every one of you. You're good. Bye. That's boring. I don't care. I don't watch that. No. Okay. Shouting out Ice Spice. I would be shouting out Beyonce. Okay. So I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
And good for Julie. She learned who Ice Spice is tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. Is Ice Spice a Big Brother fan?
Oh, Lord.
I hope not for her sake.
Yeah.
Protect your peace, Ice Spice. Don't come join us.
Ice Spice has
Ice
bigger
Spice
things
is
to
gonna have
worry
the
about.
CO award. Quinn is the favorite.
Rob, I'm seeing the feeds are up right now, and I'm actually seeing a relevant quote.
Yes?
That Tucker is saying, "How many names are you gonna call me, you little nerd? You didn't just call me 17 names."
I don't think it was 17.
It was 16.
Yeah.
So, all right. There was Quinn's speech. Great job there. Much better than Kenny's very forgettable speech. Okay. So we ended up then with getting into, let's start to get to our votes. But Julie has a reminder for Cedric tonight.
As current and outgoing head of household,
Thank you.
you are not allowed to vote.
You look beautiful.
Go ahead, finish that sentence.
Oh, sorry.
No, you can say it.
Oh, you look beautiful, Miss Julie.
Thank you. Now that I'm fishing, okay.
Not since Steve Moses and Dave On, Rob.
The thing is, live your life, queen. Somebody got to tell her she's beautiful.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
had
yeah.
19 people.
That won't happen 16 times in the diary room.
Mhm.
Joey called her Genbot.
We'll get to that.
My girl's going through it.
So you look beautiful. I'm sorry. Something you'd like to share with the class, Cedric?
I like it. Can I just say a shout out to Julie? 10 on 10 this episode. No notes this time. I feel like she was awkward, funny, dragged in all the right places. And then how she ended the episode, chef's kiss. Just, I like Julie tonight. I liked her.
She did it all.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So everybody starts voting. We had Tucker, who was up first. Tucker gave us a classic tonight.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I'm voting, sadly, to a vote Quinn, but I think he's the best player in this game, and I want to get the toughest ones out first.
Okay. Pretty clear. You know, it's been 4 seasons that that's a thing. People are sad to a vote. Not good enough for Julie.
To confirm, you are voting to evict.
I'm voting to evict Quinn, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Like, Taran, is legal, like, Julie, make sure he has to say the words or it doesn't count?
Should we start making that the rule? Like, if you say you how do you remember? You vote to a vote.
If you vote to evict,
I
to a vote?
vote a person. Just doesn't count. I think
Scott,
that's
what
how
is
it
this,
works.
like Jeopardy? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. That was not in the form of the correct Big Brother response. We cannot accept that vote.
Yeah, imagine the vote comes out missing votes because people aren't pronouncing it correctly. This could be the move.
I
I'm gonna need you to rephrase that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to confirm. Like, he's like, I want to vote out. I'm sad to vote Quinn because he's the best player in the game. We got to get him out. Like, okay, just to confirm. You're saying you want Quinn evicted? Yes.
Oh my God.
Look, we're only getting 1 vote to evict Quinn. We have to stretch it out, make it last for a little bit.
Got to. We got to. Angela voted, and this was a first. Angela sent some chores back to the house.
Sadly, I vote to Vic Kenny. Chuck, I love and miss you every single day. Did you hang that pendant in the light? Grandbaby Nana loves you so much, and I'm still here.
Chuck, I love you, and did you bring the pails in? It's Thursday because it's garbage day. So better not be there when I get home.
Chuck has not done that. He is living his best life for the first time in a long time.
You know for a fact that when Chuck saw the first Angela call out, he was hearing flashbacks to his own Chuck. I know you still haven't hung that pendant.
Mm-hmm.
You put on a good performance for a low-budget husband, but I see all the chores you have not been doing.
Look, I've watched the Dr. Phil. I know too much about what's going on with Angela and Chuck. Sasha, what is a pendant? What is a pendant that he's hanging up?
What? I don't know. I feel like, is that like a 50+ thing? So please, someone tell me. Because weird. Okay, I thought she meant like did you replace the light bulb or something? But no. But the thing is, for all us wives out there, how many times have you given a list and then it has not happened? And then when a public call out happens, then all of a sudden they're like, oh, why did you have to call me out in public? I tried to do it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Poor Chuck. Okay.
Chuck,
All
just
right.
get shit done first time, okay?
Okay. Brooklyn had a big night tonight. She came to vote. She tells Julie.
Hello, Brooklyn.
Julie, God is good and America kept me safe. Hello.
Hello. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. We have some work.
Okay. Is this like code that you say to somebody, God is good, and then they repeat this other phrase back to you?
I've definitely heard it.
Yes?
Yeah. I don't know if that's like a Southern thing, but yeah.
Hello. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. We have some work.
We have some work.
Oh no. Well, not that part.
I think that's the voting that needs to be done.
Yes.
We have some work. It is time to vote?
We have
think so.
some work to do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
They be trying.
See, I don't know where the church ends and the show begins. Like, let's not focus on what Tucker is sad to a vote.
Yeah, I think it's Julie being like, I could talk about God all day, but we have other things to get to right now, unfortunately.
Okay. And then here comes Joseph, who was practicing karate to get ready to potentially go into the AI arena tonight. And I was completely gooped by Joseph.
Hello, Joseph.
What up, Chenbot?
Wow.
That was amazing. Because has Joseph given us anything, really?
I think I'm a Joseph fan now.
Oh, yeah.
He
How
got
about
me
this?
just by saying he happily votes to evict Kenny. Everyone that was saying they were
Valid.
sad to evict Kenny, I was like, excuse me? It's what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you sad about it?
Yeah,
You're doing
give
him a favor.
Give the man what he wants.
Yeah.
Please. Has anybody ever, I know Julie has been in on that, she knows that people call her the Chenbot, but has anybody ever called her Chenbot to her face before?
Oh, Howie definitely did.
Okay.
That's what
That's
we
that
should
old
strive for.
Chenbot? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while since she's actually been a Chenbot.
Yeah.
Now she's something
It
else.
did not phase her at all. She just went right in like, all right, Joseph, we need a vote. Like,
Hello, Joseph.
What up, Chenbot?
I'd have been like, bring Cedric back in.
yeah. Scally, are you surprised they haven't tied in Chenbot to Ainsley in any way?
It's a good point. They really should. Maybe that's an upcoming power upgrade or something that we could get. I think the Chenbot needs to be more integrated into the show.
Yep. If we could, that'd be pretty good. We barely have Ainsley integrated into the show, though. Mhm. All right. And that was really it. And then we had our vote of 10-1. Kenny was evicted, and Kenny came out, gave everybody a big hug, left.
Nobody moved.
Yeah.
He was a competitor. He went out swinging, but there was not a lot there.
Sure. He won a comp. He did. He liked to play in the competitions, but I mean, go ahead, girl. Give us nothing in terms of like this interview with Julie. And he talked about, Sasha, 5 years. It took 5 years of working on getting on this show for this. He's like, they would have got me 5 years ago. I didn't really, I wouldn't have missed my kids then. But I
his
realize
kids-
now.
What's the math? 1 and 4, right? His kids would have been 5 years ago, I believe. Close. That's even more. 1-year-old, isn't that like a new kid every day? I don't know. I don't have kids, but like there's way more changing, I feel like, back then than
Especially
here.
the diapers.
Oh, yes. Correct. Maybe that's why I wanted to leave. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
He said, y'all made me
Yeah.
take care of my kids. I don't want that.
So
I like when Kenny said he appreciated the opportunity as if he didn't try to throw it away at every time possible. Like, you did not appreciate this. Not in the
Are you
slightest.
not embarrassed? This is embarrassing. Because here's the thing. Julie got him. Julie said, how long have you been trying to get on this show? What
Yeah.
happened? And you're happy you're out? Tell me more.
but
I mean, yeah, I guess to be fair, if 5 years ago he would have been on the show, he would have been on Big Brother 21.
he
Let's-
would have
let's-
loved that season.
Let's be real, probably
would've-
in Sam Smith's place.
Yeah,
Kind
he
of a
would
net
have. He is that Kenny would have ate in Big Brother 21. Let's be real.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Him and Nick Macaroni, like they would have been like, this
That would have been
would've-
his Matt. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been great.
It's about
Yeah.
7 months for Kenny in
Him,
that
Jackson,
house.
Jack. It would have been a party for Kenny. Unfortunately, they put him in this house. But for us, this really was best case scenario. And I'm sure Kenny is a nice guy outside the house, but it was just giving us absolutely less than nothing.
Worse, he wanted to quit, loser. Get out of here, bro. People
Mhm.
like really try so hard to get on this show, and then including Kenny apparently, and
Yeah.
even then he's like, I want to go home. I lose.
Yeah.
I go home. Shut up.
Yeah. Scally, he's just Ken.
Just
No,
Go
don't
back to the
embarrass-
Mojo Dojo Kaza house.
he
Big brother.
wishes. He
Yeah,
truly
thank you.
wishes. Like, we were staring down weeks of Angela and Kenny like pawns in the game. Weeks and weeks. I've been waiting since day one. I'm so glad the day is finally here. Kenny is
Mhm.
gone.
Yeah, but Taran, he got his stipend.
Yeah, luckily I don't have to pay him. That was on the table. Listen, I honestly, I really, I just think production should just let these people leave.
Yes.
Just let them leave. Because in the instance of a Kenny, where it's like the guy's just, having a little pity party, it gets him out off the show much faster. We're all happy for that. And in the case of like a player that's actually having some issues, they should also not be kept on this show. They should also be allowed to leave.
All right. Can I propose something that's a little out there, but hear me out, okay? We get some alternates, okay? And we keep the alternates in sequester for maybe 7 to 10 days after the season starts. And if we realize we've found our 16 people, 1 or 2 of them are duds, saying bad words, have gone mentally unstable, we just bring in a new house guest. We swap in a new person. It's like we have some batteries in the drawer, ready to swap in case
you have a defect.
One of our 16 doesn't work out.
This is a great idea, Rob.
That
I love this.
I think they go home immediately. Sorry, Sally. Go ahead.
I mean, that's fine. Look, I think there are plenty of people who would sign up to stay in sequester an extra 7 days and get on the show and go home week 2, then never get on the show at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this is a good idea. This is like a parachute.
I agree. I think this is a great idea. And then we get a new player in the game in a way that's like not weird. Like it just makes sense. They're just filling a spot. You lose one, you get another. And it's early enough that it doesn't really impact a lot. Yeah.
I mean, we had in Big Brother 24 Paloma. Is that right? Yeah. That I mean, she's gone within a week.
Oh, true.
We
Okay,
had
for her,
last season. What was the Luke? Like what? That, I mean, was that? I feel like that was in the first 10 days, maybe not first week.
It was the first. Because we were like,
it was
are they
before the
cancel
first eviction. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like you just have one of these people that or like like have a man and a woman, and they stay behind. 2 people. You give them like some extra money. They have the alternates anyway.
It's such an easy
No-brainer.
move. Get the intruders coming in, be on your best behavior, house guest. We got intruders waiting to replace you. Do not mess up.
The mercenaries are coming.
And if nobody like wants to quit, or you don't have anybody that wants to be out, but the casts are kind of duds anyway, just throw the other 2 people in anyway.
Yeah.
Something.
Exactly.
Something for these like quit.
This is a good idea.
I don't hate it. I just don't want them to be targeted.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's start to field some questions from the audience tonight as we talk through this week 3 eviction. Ultimately, a night that ends quietly, but with a lot of intrigue moving forward in terms of what is going to happen. Actually, Taran, the Quinn deepfake HOH nominees, what are we thinking is on Quinn's mind?
Angela, Tucker. However, honestly, I might expect a little bit of a backdoor situation. So I think Angela. It wouldn't surprise me if MJ is in there.
She wasted the power. Yep.
It wouldn't surprise me if Leo was an option. if Rubina was an option. Those are both two people who, Leah kind of like spread some info on him. I can imagine there's a lot of like people throwing her under the bus. And then Rubina very clearly spent the week like upset with Quinn about not telling about the power, and then also was like kind of campaigning for Tucker a lot and is very close with Tucker. So it kind of makes a lot of sense that you'd put Rubina up on the block. So of the pool of people, I think, and it's not super likely that anybody outside of this pool gets nominated, would be Angela, Leah, MJ, Rubina, Tucker.
Okay.
And so, one of them could be safe if they win HOH. The veto can happen. There might be a back door. So there's a lot of play there, but those are likely the people.
All right. Scally, anything else from the episode before we take some questions?
No, I'm excited for the questions.
Okay. All right. Samantha said, what is the worst outcome for HOH? I don't know if there is a bad one.
Angela, maybe?
Yeah.
No, that'll be hilarious.
Yeah,
Quinn
I
steals
She
her
won't actually be able to
HOH.
do anything with it. I want her to win when she
She'll
can do
get
something
so
with it.
mad.
But she
I
knows
need her
it's
to-
coming.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, great.
Exactly.
Oh, I knew it.
It
No,
had
but,
to
like,
be me.
Genuinely, though, like, I think she wants to win HOH because she wants to be safe. She'll celebrate winning HOH as immunity, and she'll expect it to be taken over.
Okay.
Yeah. I think if Angela's not going to win this week or next week, then sure, give it to her this week. But I would much rather see Angela with an HOH where she can spiral.
Okay. Got a question from Taylor, who I think is mad at me. It says, begging Tucker to win HOH so Tubina can be officially anointed with the Saxy HOH music. Okay, so we could get that. Or that your romantic music can now be for Tucker, Taran. Yeah. Okay.
They've been saying they need that HOH. I believe the quote was hard. So they really want it.
Is he gonna do it? I'm waiting.
Cue the balls.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
How about this? Can Tucker get back on track? Or is Tucker circling the drain now until he inevitably does not win an AI arena?
Well, I mean, this is the thing. If you win comps, you have it's like you get to play the game on easy mode. And so all he needs to do is win either HOH, veto, or AI arena, and all of a sudden the game kind of resets. And he has way more options because a lot of people are going to be dying to work with him because he's winning a bunch of comps. And so if they're working with Tucker, they don't have to worry about Tucker, theoretically. And Tucker can be a target and he can go after people. And so if he survives the week, definitely he has a chance to get back into the swing of things.
Okay. All right. Joy in the Box has another question for a nerdy podcast. Do we know if Quinn gets to vote if he uses the deepfake HOH? That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I would assume not.
Does the real HOH get to vote on their
I would
fake
also
nominations?
assume not, to be honest, but I don't know. Maybe.
Because if you have to assume the rules were written where it's he's pretending he doesn't know who the HOH is. They have to let him vote.
He will definitely go into you know what, the outgoing HOH certainly wouldn't be able to vote because theoretically the idea is that they want to continue to frame the original HOH. So they wouldn't have the original HOH go into the diary room to vote. So they would have Quinn go into the diary room to vote, but he probably wouldn't vote. So I'm assuming that both the original HOH and Quinn are probably not going to vote.
Does the deepfake HOH get to name a veto replacement?
Yes. Quinn controls all nominations, including veto replacements.
Yeah. There was also some talk that the person who is the real HOH, say Chemo wins HOH, that he was going to be in the nether region for this whole week, and we were only going to be seeing him on the screen, hence why the deepfake was working.
That would make more sense for the deepfake, but I would assume not.
Yeah, maybe for a time.
Mhm.
Like, because we know that they are supposedly have like, the AI versions of all of them, but maybe they take them away for a time. I cannot see all week. That would be a lot.
Yeah. Imagine you win the HOH and then they take you away for a whole week, and so Quinn can pretend to be you.
Like,
Yeah, and then they take over your HOH. You can't compete the following week, and you haven't been able to talk to anyone for a week.
Oh my God. God forbid Tucker gets solitary confinement for a week and then gets unleashed back on the house. God
Oh
forbid.
my
Or
God.
Would he have
Angela.
hair left? I don't know.
Mhm.
You would do. The thing is, do you think they'll just have the HOH record like a video and call it deep fake? So HOH is like reading off. So I'm nominating.
So I
these
think
two
that they
people.
had everybody like, hey, step into this 3D camera so we can
Okay.
like get like how they had like
They're
pictures of
actually
them
gonna do
dancing
you
and everything.
think?
I
Okay.
think they already recorded them.
Yeah.
And they are going to just take that recording they already have and you make that into a deep fake.
Yeah. Okay. So you think that it will be like a legit deep fake, not like a deep
Yes.
fake. Okay.
Yes. I think it'll probably be more of a medium fake, to be honest, with the show's budget.
With 7 eyes.
Quinn has already said to basically all of them, like, oh, also there's like a deep fake angle about this whole thing that you guys will think is really funny now that everyone knows I have it.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a very shallow fake.
But just you wait. There's going to be a lot of shocked faces when it happens. Just like they were so shocked that Quinn went on the block.
Yeah. Okay. We got some questions getting a little in the weeds about Tucker going home, but I think that we have all week to talk about that. Okay. Curtis's thoughts on the new twist being announced next week. Did Julie say that?
Rob, let me tell you, when Julie started saying, you guys have cast your votes to put Quinn on the block, but there's an even more important vote coming up soon.
Yes.
I was like, no. Like your voices will be heard.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that
no.
was me like a month ago, Taran.
Yep.
And she was like, vote in the election. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. For your community.
Actually, please vote, y'all. And especially down ballot.
Even Evo.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Is a
No,
scary.
if you e-vote, it won't count.
Make sure you do it correctly. Follow what the ballot says, please. And vote in your local elections. That matters.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
What was it? Vote.com?
Yeah,
To
period.
register?
Okay.
I think it was cbs.com/BB vote.
There was definitely also a vote.com.
Okay. And Julie gave us the schedule. Boy, we got a busy week here coming up for Deepfake HOH week. That the schedule is going to be Big Brother Sunday, then no Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
It's a lot of days.
Yes. Okay. And Tuesday is going to be, I think, our earliest ever recap of the recap. As we're going to see Jag, Taylor, and Cody recap the wildest moments of Big Brother 26 so far. We're only like 20 days in.
It's just the full cut of Tucker's plan.
I can't wait for Taylor to be like, guys, remember the time Angela called out Matt?
Yeah, maybe we'll get like the extended version of that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what's coming up. All right. Anything else BB26 we want to touch on tonight?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Let's go ahead and talk about what's coming up. Of course, I gave you the outline for tomorrow. We've got our exit interview. We've got the live feed update. And of course, for the patrons, our BB Q&A. You can make sure you subscribe to get everything. Go to robswebsite.com/BB26. Okay. Then Q&A patrons, you've already got the link. That is going to be 3 p.m. Eastern to go ahead and ask your questions for Taran and me live. We've been having a lot of fun on Fridays, so hope you can join us then. Then we drop the podcast after the fact. Of course, Wednesday night, we got together for a New Era Wand-Off. We got together Josh Wigler, Mike Bloom, Shannon Gus, and I listened to all of the listener-submitted Survivor song parodies of the New Era. It was a lot of fun. You can listen to that one, or we posted the video for free. We had to post it on our Patreon page, but we did it as a free post that you could see at robhasawebsite.com/patron, because we would be in copyright hell here on YouTube. Okay? Then, coming up this Saturday, Mike Bloom, for the last, 9 weeks, has been going through every single day, talked to everybody here, and has gone through and done the Survivor wish list of who should be on our ballot. Julie says it's important to vote, and you too will get that chance starting on Saturday morning. So I will be live with Mike Bloom at 10 a.m. warming up the crowd for the live feed update coming up. So join us then as we take one last look at the first round of voting in our primary for Survivor 50, where we will get it down to just 50 that you will vote into Survivor 50, our version. Survivor 50, Mike Bloom's version. Of course, Claim to Fame is back this week. Shannon Gus joined us for another fun episode of Claim to Fame. Be sure to check out what Jenny and Autumn and I had to say, as we think we know everybody now. We think we cracked the case. So check that out, Claim to Fame. And then we've got Sasha. What's going on here?
Talk about not getting political. Check out Mess Magnets. It is a pop culture vibes only celebrity gossip podcast with Kirsten McKennis and I. So this week, we talked about some TikTok mess, some cult mess. So check that out.
Okay. And then, of course, when you become a patron, you get access to all of the shows and, of course, the greatest reality TV community in the world, plus early access to our live show tickets for the fall. That's at robhasawebsite.com/patron. Okay. We had so much fun tonight. These Thursdays have been very exciting with the AI arena.
Great.
Yeah.
We're doing it. Okay. Big freaking brother, for sure. Scally, what's coming up for you?
We have just started the biggest season ever of the challenge, season 40, bringing back people from all of the eras. So myself and Matt Lagori are talking about that over on the Free Agents podcast, which is a ton of fun. And then anything else I'm doing is on Twitter at Brian_Scally, or on Twitch at twitch.tv/bscally.
Okay. All right. Great job tonight, Scally. And then, Sasha, what's coming up for you?
Yeah, in addition to Mess Magnets, of course, Chappelle and I are still talking Below Deck Med right here on Rob Has a Podcast YouTube channel, or the Below Deck or Hap Up feed. Honestly, it's been so much fun. It's just us talking and teaching you how to be toxic. So check that out. And Taran and I, of course, cover The Getaway, which is a Oops All Baddies, Oops All Mole meets the Traitor, with really cool and fun YouTubers and the creators of Jetlag, of course, made it. So Taran and I have done weekly recaps plus exit interviews.
Yes.
So it's been so much fun. Thank you, Rob, for letting us cover it, because it's been a joy.
Yeah.
And
you turned a lot of people onto the show.
Yes, I really think folks enjoyed it. Again, we had a lot of fun covering it. I'm sure Taran did too. I'm speaking for him. And Mike Bloom and I talked to your favorite reality TV stars about their favorite scripted shows on We Know Scripted TV, on the TV for Real podcast. So we just had Karishma to talk about the House of the Dragon shit. Sorry. House of the Dragon finale. You know I don't be watching. And we had Demi from the Bachelorette franchise talk about Shogun. And we've had Davey on. Rob, of course, has been on. So check all of that out. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Sasha, great job here tonight. Great audition for the slop also.
Listen, please. Okay, call me.
Okay.
Thanks.
You got it. All right. Taran, what's next for you?
Come find me on Twitch. I'm watching these episodes live, especially now that we're getting actual stuff happening live, things changing, analysis having to happen on the fly. It's a good time to check in on Twitch and hang out with me during the episode. So find me there.
And we love to see what you have to say in the comments here on YouTube. So leave us some comments. Let us know what you think. And we always appreciate it when you like. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye. Okay, and now for the next video, click on one of these boxes, okay?
Click on the right one. The one on the right.
Yeah, it's a good one.